A few approaches and considerations for breast implantation. Each procedure has drawbacks and advantages for different patients depending on the size desired, the patient's breast anatomy and the patient's chest size. One of the most important variables in this question is the patient's breast volume. If the patient has a great deal of breast tissue, going over the muscle sometimes is the easiest, most comfortable and has the shortest recovery time. In most cases we do this through the armpit, using an incision of about ½ inch in the highest area of the armpit. However, when going through the belly button or navel, breast enlargement is usually performed underneath the muscle. Women with breasts that are not too sagged or are relatively small are the best candidates for this. Another general consideration is that if you had children, your breasts will likely stretch out better to accommodate the implant. Absolutely no scars in the breast area result from the belly button technique. The passageway is made from the belly button underneath the breast muscle with a special instrument. Then, the pocket that the implant is going to rest in prepared and shaped with other instruments. The special sizer implant is placed, filled with air, and when it's inflated, the pocket is further checked and shaped. The implant is then rolled up like a little taquito, threaded through the small passageway and inflated with salt water. The patient is then checked sitting upright. If everything looks good, the implants are centered under the nipples and the space where the implant is appears to be just the right size. Then the tubes which were used to fill the implants are removed and the little valves on the implant automatically close. The belly button area is stitched and the patient experiences some drainage for about 24 to 48 hours.
Okay, so you got a story to tell?
I do. Hi everyone, my name's Aliona, and I want to tell you a little bit about how I met Dr. Yoho and Judy. I actually met them when I was 19 years old, and it was their first location in Old Time Pasadena, I think on Lake. My first introduction was through my friend Talene, and we went over there and I wanted to have liposuction done. I had really rough, my thighs were really thick, so I wanted the inner thighs to kind of be leaner, and my waist was a little wide, so I wanted more of a shapely figure. And amazing, I had the lipo done in my inner thighs and my midriff, and the results were fantastic. I think I was in bed for maybe a day or two, and I remember Dr. Yoho was doing the lipo and he was singing, and I was I was out of it, but I was awake, and it was a real pleasant experience. So that was my first one with Dr. Yoho, and I kind of was like, I really love this man. I really trust him and Judy. So a couple of years later, I went to Dr. Yoho, and I had breast saline implants put in. Amazing. I looked great in a bikini. It didn't hurt. My recovery time was like 3 days. It was fantastic. They're still in there. They're looking great. I'm really, really happy. I've also had different things done with I've had Juvederm, and it's been in my face for 1.5 years, and it's still there. I've had laser done, and I've actually had Gore-Tex in my lips and my upper lip, where Dr. Yoho implanted, I think a couple of years before I had my breast implants. They're still in there, and they've never gotten infected, knock on wood, and they look great. They look natural, not like the fake, lips that you see all the time. The reason why I've never gone to another plastic surgeon is I really, really trust Dr. Yoho's work, and I really love the whole atmosphere, and you could always call them if you have any questions or if you're worried, and he's not really about the money. He's an actual doctor, and you feel safe, and you know that you're going in there and he's going to get the job done, but he's not going to oversell you and have you do things you don't need to do. So I truly, truly recommend Dr. Yoho, and a lot of my friends have actually come to Dr. Yoho, so I think you should too. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much. You mind if we use this on the internet?
No.
Okay, thank you. You got a little story to tell, is that right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, tell me the story.
I just had breast augmentation done by Dr. Yoho. Prior to my surgery, I was an A cup, which I didn't like to look at myself. There were certain clothes that I wanted to wear that I couldn't wear. After the surgery, I felt great. I can't keep my hands off of them. I get attention, some attention I want, some I don't, but I love it all. My personality has changed. I'm happier, I'm more outgoing. Dr. Yoho doing the surgery on me was the best thing that ever happened to me. A couple days of pain, definitely worth a lifetime of pleasure, I can say, because I love Thelma and Louise.
So we did it through the belly button.
Yes.
No scars in the breast.
No scars. It looks completely, to me, it looks completely natural. Like they feel good, they're not hard, they move, like I said, I can't keep my hands off of them. I love them.
Thank you. Can we use this on the internet?
Of course.
All right, I really appreciate it. Here's the star of our show. What was your story?
Hi, my story was my breast. I had problems with my breast. I wasn't secure about myself because of my breast, so I came into Dr. Yoho's office and decided to get some breast implants. At the beginning, I was scared that, because he told me that I would recover within 2 to 3 days, and I really honestly did not believe that. But since I've experienced it myself, I didn't have to even take Vicodin. After the second day, I was okay. I was able to walk around the house, do a little bit of dishes here and there with no pain. Sometimes not even Tylenol. I wouldn't even take Tylenol. No, I feel really, really good. It's been 5 days after my surgery, and I feel really good. Ready to go back to school or my daily activities. And
what about the bod?
My bottom it's great. I love it. A little swollen right now, but it'll go away. I like the results. I really, really like the treatment. The after surgery, the services were great. They treated me with a lot of respect, a lot of love, and I really, really very thankful I came to Dr. Yoho's office.
And you're going to use this body for good and not for evil.
For good, not for evil.
And we've got this on videotape.
Yes.
And I can put this on the internet.
Yes, you can.
Okay, and I'll take it off if you don't like it.
Sure, yes.
All right.